Hello, everybody. Joe Bagnones here, and welcome back for another episode of MUV Love Alternative. Welcome back to the shit show, guys. Blitzneck pace, and from what I hear, it's gonna stay that way. So yeah, boy, if you're an anime only, my honest recommendation is to stop where you're doing right now, exit this video. But before you do that, listen to what I'm about to say. Exit this video. Go to Steam or whatever totally legally website you use to procure your visual novels, and go download Extra and Unlimited if, for whatever reason, it's two separate downloads. If you do the Steam version, Unlimited is on the same, I guess, quote-unquote, virtual disc as Extra. You just have to beat the Maya and the Sumika route to unlock it. And if you want, just do Sumika, Maya, Unlimited, and then go play Alternative. Alternative, it's a fairly long visual novel, but it's not crazy. Honestly, let me ballpark, I don't know, 50, 60-ish hours if you, are speed reading. I did it in 30-something odd parts. Towards the second half, they were 2-hour parts each, but that's just because it was really good, and I was really invested in reading it. But if you're not reading out loud and you don't have to pace yourself around burning out your throat with public speaking, you can fucking speed read that shit so easy. It's not hard. It's not hard, guys. Read a book. Use your eyeballs. Fuck, half of it's an audiobook. They say the words. You just got to look at the screen and go, oh, I see. Indubitably. But that's beside the point. Enough visual novel ranting. I do that enough on my other... oh, God. I'm dying. Where's my water? Ugh. I do that enough on my other series. But I know what most of you are here for. You're here for the anime, not for me. I know how it is with fucking anime reactions, Half the time, you're just there for that, I forget the term, parasocial interaction. So it's not like you're just watching an anime alone in your room, like the loser we all are. It's fine. I do it too. You just gotta learn to accept it, But anyway, enough of me putting you guys down. You can do that in your own time. Hopefully for the people watching along on the Mega version, the little bit of stuttering goes away. I've updated all my my ADM drivers. That's probably, or AMD, whatever. What actually is it? I'm bad with acronyms. AMD, all my ADM Radeon software drivers. Because before I was doing that thing where the video would stutter and you'd see me jiggle my mouse and then go away, but then it'd come back in a couple minutes. It looks like it's gone, but we'll find out. So, if you're watching along at home using your own version, I'm using the Subs Please version, and you know how it goes by now. 3, 2, 1, go countdown. We go on go. And if you don't want to watch your own version and just don't want to download it and have it soaking up space in your hard drive, you can click in the link down below and watch it on Mega. So, enough of me jibber jabbing. Let's just get into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. I shouldn't have done the and there. I'm sorry. I messed up the count. I wasn't thinking, oh God, it's too late to go back. Hey, they're actually showing the aftermath where he gets a seashell. Nice. I thought they were just going to fucking skip right over that. Hey, nice. We don't got time for, character development or, really explaining the plot, but we got enough time for some anime titty. And, that's all that really matters. Oh yeah, everyone's going to enjoy themselves totally going forward. Us included. Fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel. All right, the openings, it's kind of warmed up. I've kind of warmed up to it. It can't warm up to me at all because it's a song with no human feeling whatsoever, much like my parents. But that's beside the point. It's it's not bad. It's just, you know, it's not MUV alternative in my brain, if that makes sense. Fuck you, cuckboy. Look at his comeuppance. God, Gekishins are so cool. Even though that wasn't a Gekishin, that was totally a Fubuki. Look, man, there's a lot of mechs. I'm bad at this. Like, I'm probably like 80%. There's a chance I'm dyslexic. So, me remembering acronyms, considering like half my job is remembering acronyms, it becomes an issue sometimes. But, you know, that total. Oh, it's stuttering a bit, but let's see. Yeah, and then see, it goes away. Weird, right? I'll have to fucking dig around some more, see if I can find out what could possibly be causing that. Because it's annoying for me too. Like, when I'm just fucking trying to chill out and let my brain melt watching YouTube videos, you know, I want the highest quality, and I want the highest quality for you guys too. Wow, talking about how, you know, there's no resources that you can afford to waste. You sure are shooting those drones, huh? With real bullets. I'm also not sure how I feel now about dark hair Takeru. I know I said I liked him when I first saw it, but, you know, just the more I see it, it's like I'm having trouble, like, you know, mushing them together as like, oh, that's him. Yeah, you better get a good grip on it, because you guys watching at home, that's probably all you're going to hear about it. Oh, come on, dude. You have a HUD. Okay, good. They're still in the simulators. So they aren't wasting resources. Very good for them. Also, the training fortified suits are supposed to be white. Well, except for his. I always forget. It's brought up. It's brought up in the visual novel that they're just not used to having male recruits because they've all already been enlisted, draft up. So they're like, oh, just give him one of the regular commission pilot suits. It's fine. Almost like he's done this before. Ho ho. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about the redesign for the fortified suits for the girls there. It's like weird gray, like, but it's still like they're like trying to make them unsexy compared to what they were in the visual novel, but they're still like, oh, okay. I was about that bright orange distracted me, but it's just a simulator. I was about to say that's a really weird directing choice to just place him in a orange void. But as I was saying, you know, the fortified suits in the visual. Oh, don't lick the shell, Kazumi. Our one saving grace here is the cute bunny. But if I can finish a coherent thought here for a second before the anime keeps cutting me off. God, how dare you? Oh, hello, brain. Look at me doing it again. You know, they're trying to have the best of both worlds here. Like, you know, like, oh, it's you know, it's a real military suit. Don't worry about it. It's totally not just there for the fan service. But then they try to put in like all the fan service with it too. It's like, Yeah. Fubuki's aight. They ain't no F-22. And they sure as hell ain't a fucking Takemikazuchi. Yeah, because he's a time traveler, you know? That totally important plot point that hasn't been mentioned once. Well, yeah, it's fucking sick. And he's, training to be a pilot. Why wouldn't he be at least familiar with it? Be able to recognize it at sight. Hey, Tsukiyomi, what's up? Oh, look at that. Look at that shot. You could tell. You could tell they did it. So that way they didn't have to animate lip flaps or move the jaw. Yeah, this is going to come out of left field for all the anime onlys. Oh, that's not your voice. The three idiots have very like shrill voices, so hearing her speak in like a deep voice like that, like, oh, also very thin ropey arms for someone who's supposed to be fucking swole, my guy. I mean, that's a fair assumption considering there's like 6 billion less people in this world than the one you're from. Oh, these fuckers. Fuck off, Butterbar. Well, that right there is conduct unbecoming of an officer and assault. Based Tsukiyomi. Thank you, Marimo. Very cool of you. Wow, thank you, people we're totally familiar with who have had any interaction with our protagonist whatsoever that we feel so emotionally connected to. Oh, and look, you super kind Marimo Sensei, who we totally have a deep emotional connection to because she's so kind and she's reminds us of how she was in the other world. But none of the anime onlys would know that. again, like they're showing him having this fucking massive six pack, but like his arms, they're like not even like a swimmer or a sprinter's where they're like that. They're almost like steel cord muscles. They're just kind of like a thin guy's arms, you know? Oh yeah, hit the beta on Oki. Oh yeah, have an extra button on the command pad to do a burst instead of having to hit all three at once. Hey, Valgrenon. Oh! Oh yeah, Sumika, you're in the story, aren't you? Oh man, look at this flashback to this date scene from the from Love Extra that we all know, that everyone watching this is familiar with. That makes them think, oh man, yeah, I remember this. Oh, the good times from the old world. Yeah, we all remember it. Yeah, man, why isn't flying a real fighter jet as easy as Ace Combat for the PS2? Oh yeah, they don't have video games over here. That's a plot point brought up in Unlimited, where his first time when he leaves his house, he brings his Game Boy. Well, totally not trademarked Game Guy, and Maya freaks her shit over it, and he uses the. He's like, "Oh, I'm a fucking secret super soldier program from Area 51," to get her to fucking drop it and not press the issue. Uh huh. Yeah. Doesn't matter if the TSF is trying to recover if you're gonna get fucking munched in the process. Uh huh. Yep. Yeah, from all the missiles the beta launch. But there is a practical reason for that. Well, for having to dodge a missile, say, it's their way of countering the laser class beta. From episode one that shot the dude who was flying. They drop shells with like heavy metal particles, essentially a super chaff, to stop the beta from firing. But if they're fighting big waves, they're gonna have to do that multiple times, where their TSFs are in danger close range. So fucking watch out. Yes and no. We had this. We talked about this a bunch when I was in training for air traffic. Like, yeah, you could just have a computer like look at all the variables and decide, okay, this plane's going to go here, this one's going to go here, tell this plane to turn here, so that way there's a good sequence. But there's always things that are going to go sideways, whether you like it or not. And having that human element of being able to think on the fly is good. Mm-hmm. I'm still butthurt they got rid of the chin strap. They haven't mentioned it, but like the HUD he sees, it's well, it's supposed to be like displayed directly onto his eyes via the I can't remember. It's specifically the chin strap that they used to wear in the old designs, but for some reason they got rid of. But they still kept the nipples poking through the suit, so I guess that's cool. Supposedly they got rid of the chin strap for essentially ease of animation, even though they don't move the jaw, as you can see with Takaru here. They just do the lip flaps. Yeah, nothing bad ever happens to test pilots, am I right? Are we gonna get the noise? Hey, it's the game guy. Good thing I was talking about it earlier, so that way the anime onlys know that he got for his birthday from Sumika. Dang. Hasn't happened yet. You'll know it when you see it. Or hear it. Oh yeah, because the theory of relativity is totally going to be good for learning how to fucking pilot TFSF. There's something weird about her, Marimo's animation there. It was her eyes and mouth were like higher res than the rest of her body. Like obviously they draw the body and then animate the eyes and mouth most likely on a separate layer, just so that way they don't have to redraw the entire animation, well, the entire model to animate it. But it seems like I could have done a better job blending it. Mm-hmm. Got to show off how cool Tama is. Yeah, it sure is. Oh yeah, 23. Or is it 22? It's 22. Mm-hmm. They haven't really brought it up so far in the anime, but like there's like dozens of basement levels to this base. Like to get down to the top secret stuff where he is now, he has to go down like 24 floors, like into the sub basement. So it's like, oh yeah, this base is really deep, huh? But they're just obviously using the tunnels pre-built by the beta. Makes sense. If they're not there, might as well just reuse it. I said it was warming up to the OP, but this ED, it's still, it ain't it for me, Chief. Like, it's fine. It's just, that's all I can give it is a completely, like, a 5.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's an ED. God, both of them are such alcoholics. And the animation ain't much either. Like, or, well, the visuals in general. It's like, yeah. Honestly, I don't have anything more to say. So let's just fucking ride out this ED together and see if there's an after credit scene. Yes, work of fiction. Everything's incidental. Well, I guess that was episode 4, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it sure was. Well, anyway. Next episode, we'll deal with the Undersecretary's visit and the HSST incident. So, once again, this has been Joe Bag of Donuts with a shitty fucking anime reaction. And if you guys want, you can come back next time, or you can, instead of doing that, you can just go read the visual novel. And that's where I'm ending off. So, signing out. See you later, guys.